All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, let's see who's going to jump on with me. If you're going to jump on, absolutely say hello. And I'm so glad that I'm here with you right now. It's kind of getting exciting a little bit, It's a few days before we start a brand new year, and we want to make sure that um, we start off in the right, with the right attitude for sure. And I want to encourage you guys to, um, keep moving forward. So today I'm going to talk to you about how to create consistent income without adding more to your schedule. And actually, it really centers around you, right? I sent an email out, and that talked about how I lost my $74,000 job a while ago. A while ago, it was about, let's see, about 6 years ago. Okay. And do you know that once I started teaching online, I doubled that income, you know, I doubled that income. And then looking at the job market right now, do you know that that salary, that $74,000 is the same, right? It's the same amount for my years of experience, even though it's been 6 years. Do you think inflation has stayed the same in 6 years? So this is why we have to look at what to do. Also, another, the reason why that story is so important to me is it was the last, um, I hadn't had that many clashes at work with my supervisors at all in over 20, 25 plus years. Okay. But when I saw other coworkers having clashes, and the longer you stay in a job, it's a matter of time, right? Everybody has their day. Okay. And when that happened to me 6 years ago, I resigned from that job, started moving online, of course. And now, not only is it for my years of experience, that salary has not changed. But you can see that if you don't, move forward with your own plans on your, if you don't make things happen, things will happen to you, right? To put it very simply, right? So I'm having a master class in a few weeks. It's called How to Turn Your Experience into a Course. What I discovered was no matter if I went into network marketing or brick and mortar, whatever it was, I didn't make as much money as I have made teaching what I just know, teaching just what I know, you know. That includes if you know how to play an instrument, if you know how to sew clothes, baking, whatever it is that you naturally know how to do, or whatever you've spent a lot of your time developing and mastering, that is included. Okay. So let me just make sure this is live because just to make sure, I want to make sure that I'm sharing this out. Let me see if I see myself yet. I do. Okay, good. I'm going to share this to a couple. All right, sweet, 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 sweet. All right. So, the first class that I ever taught was how to get paid to create. How to get paid to create means that you're using your expertise to teach what you know. The reason why I created Paid to Create is because when I was having those difficulties at that particular school, I knew I had to make a plan. Okay. So you see what the slide says? The exact roadmap where I teach you a 3-step system on how to create 5-figure success. Now, what is a 3-step system I'm talking about? All right, there are 3 keys that you need to, if it's not there, it's going to create a huge gap. Okay, because once you are online, it's not like sitting behind a desk. Okay, you are doing outreach because you're like right now, I am speaking, online, right? So you have to put yourself out there, and the people who are interested in what you're talking about will, find you, pick it up, and interact or engage, right? So in order to have that, you need to have content. Okay, so what you're seeing right now on the screen is called content. And if you are not used to this environment, I'm having a masterclass all about how to create those 3 keys that really help to build that bridge where there's a gap. If you're used to sitting behind a desk in an office, you're not the one who has to, network, communicate a lot, talk to people a lot. This is definitely for you. That means that you are just getting started, talking about yourself, talking about your skills. A lot of teaching is almost like mentorship. The people that are in front of you, your students, your clients, are looking to you for what it is that you know and what it is that you're teaching. And so they want to know about you, right? And when I became a teacher, I thought about Dean Plummer, a dean I worked for, where I went to college. And believe me, I had medical people. My mom was a nurse. My dad was a doctor. So we had no educators in my family. So why have I become an educator? I literally did not know what was available to me. Even when I went to college, I showed up, first day of college, just like everybody else, because I was supposed to. I picked a major like I was supposed to. Did I know what I wanted to do? No, absolutely not. But I discovered education after working for Dean Plummer and observing him, right? Understanding how he worked with students, understanding how he sort of, was in his career, how he navigated it. And I was impressed. And so when literally I had to pick a way to support myself in the future, I picked education. I said, you know what, I like Dean Plummer. I like Dean Plummer. I really liked the way he just held court, how he was an advisor. He was a mentor. I love that. I had never seen that. Okay. So I thought, okay, this is what I like. Now, I probably had some background in it because my dad is a physician. So of course he took care of patients. He listened to them. My mom too, right? They were, I guess, they took care of people, right? So that's how I did it. And it was exciting. It was exciting. I've never done anything else, outside of education. Once I became an educator in my late 20s, that's it. That's all she wrote. So the way you build this 5-figure foundations is the connection with other people. And so if you've been behind a desk and you don't have to talk to people, then for sure you want to do these 3 things. Okay. And the three things that you want to do is you definitely want to have a way for people to connect with you, right? So in this video, I will link the registration to the masterclass. Okay, that's number one. Have a way for people to link with you. Don't just, go on live and then say goodbye and then hang up, log off. Have a way for them to connect with you. That will create a link, a communication, and then you definitely want to have a takeaway. Okay, whether the link is maybe to book a call to see you later, or if the link provides you or them, I'm sorry, provides them a download that they can take away, right? And start learning what you do and how you help. Okay, that's number two. So number one is you want to have some type of outreach, some type of, video or link that creates the, the handshake, right? The networking, we'll start from there. So they get to know you. How do they respond to you? What if you have a link they can engage with? That's how you start that, whether it's a download or a sign up for something. Okay, and then the third one is how can they get started? Because every single day that you go online, somebody is ready to get started. Somebody is ready to get started. So 5-figure foundations means that the communication part is what you work on first. The communication part is the most important because it's how you meet people, greet people, connect with people, and move people along. Okay. Now, if you don't have a way to move people along, you want to get into this masterclass. The masterclass is going to be full of very, very important information. You don't. So, in other words, when you're on live, you need to show people what it is that you know and how you help. It is not just 16 reasons why they should hire you. It's really like if they like what you're about. So that's what you have to talk about. Your background. Start with a story. You can start with what got you to go online, or whatever the topic is, related to how it's related to your life. Like, just like when you're at a job interview, if they say, can you tell me a time when whatever the job is, like productivity manager, when you had trouble with your own productivity. So just relate it to yourself, a time, a day or time that it affected you. Okay. Always try to relate. Always try to relate. Okay. I relate most easily when I'm online with the topics that I choose. I don't just go online and start talking. I like to pour into others, but with a call to action, because I know what I've been through, similar to us all. And in order to move forward, to, keep growing, whatever I've done, I want to share it with you and hope that, you also share with me. Okay. All right. Teaching is absolutely, completely inspirational. You feel so good. Teaching really brings a lot of satisfaction to you, because you're able to change somebody's life. You're able to show them a way that they did not know before. I have never gone into another profession after I found education because I never needed to. It's just been amazing. All right. So if you are if you have not signed up for the masterclass, I'm going to add the link somewhere around this video so that you can sign up, because I definitely want you to check it out and get inspired for your next, okay? And take responsibility, take control. That's what it's all about. All right. So with that, I will see you in the next video.